This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for September 18th, 2024. The Cambodia Securities Exchange was up 0.35 points or 0.09% to 411.34. Total trade volume was down with 42,867 shares changing hands at a total value of 267 million real or over $66,000. 3 stocks were up on the main board. Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ led the market, increasing by 0.90% or 20 real to 2,240 real per share, followed by the Sihanoukville Autonomous Port, which was up 0.85% or 100 real to 11,900 real per share, and the Phnom Penh Autonomous Port was also up 0.44% or 60 real to 13,600 real per share. Only one stock was down. The Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority was down 0.30% or 20 real to 6,680 real per share, while the rest of the main board, including Akleda Bank, CamGSM, Grand Twins International, MJQ Education, and Pestec Cambodia, remained flat. Over on the growth board, both JS Land and DBD Engineering stayed flat at 3,480 real per share and 2,060 real per share, respectively. Akleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 28,483 shares changing hands at a total value of 213 million real or $52,700, making up roughly 66% of total trades on September 19th. Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ recorded a distant second highest trade volume of the day with 6,145 shares changing hands at a total value of 14 million real or roughly $3,375, accounting for 14% of Wednesday's trade volume. In other financial news, the 2-day Camtech Summit 2024 kicked off on the morning of September 18th at the Center for Banking Studies in Phnom Penh. The opening ceremony was presided over by Her Excellency Dr. Chia Saray, Governor of the National Bank of Cambodia, who emphasized the central bank's commitment to fostering fintech adoption, innovation, and fair competition, and also shared a number of the latest developments the NBC has made to modernize the payment system infrastructure in Cambodia. These included the recently launched Bakong Tourist app, a new cross-border payment collaboration with Malaysia being launched on September 19th, the development of a facial recognition payment system in Cambodia that would allow users to make payments simply by smiling into a camera, a merged US dollar and Khmer Real QR code, and ongoing efforts to help Cambodian small and medium enterprises tackle challenges related to financial access. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD weakened slightly to 4,055 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 101.20. Looking at global commodities, oil prices slipped lower on Wednesday as a rate cut announcement from the US Federal Reserve raised worries about the health of the US economy, while investors largely shrugged off a crude oil inventory decline that they attributed to the impact of short-lived weather. Brent crude futures for November settled at $73.65 US dollars a barrel, losing 5 cents. The U.S. Central Bank cut interest rates by half a percentage point, a larger decrease in borrowing costs than many expected, stoking concern that the central bank may be seeing a slowing job market. Interest rate cuts typically boost economic activity and energy demand, yet a weaker labor market can slow the economy. 10-year Treasury yields have climbed nearly 8 basis points from a day earlier to 3.719%, while gold shot to a record high just shy of $2,600 an ounce before easing back to steady at $2,559. Stocks closed lower Wednesday in a volatile session following the U.S. Federal Reserve lowering interest rates. The outsized rate cut was cheered initially by traders, though it did raise concerns that the Fed was trying to get ahead of potential economic weakness. The Dow Jones Industrial Average slid 103.08 points or 0.25%. It was up as much as 375.79 points just after the Fed decision. The S&P 500 lost 0.29%, while the Nasdaq Composite dropped 0.31%. The S&P 500 and the Dow both touched records initially before falling back. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for September 18th.